Brighton are looking for an early years assistant. The role will include delivering quality early years services to the support of the delivery of the Sure Start programme within the Bangor Sure Start area. A minimum of QCF Level 3 childcare qualification or equivalent is essential. And Southern Regional College are looking for a lecturer in media. The post holder will be responsible for providing quality teaching and learning opportunities within the specific areas outlined in the post in order to maximise the potential of every student and to undertake non-lecturing duties as appropriate.
Apply direct to these employers at getgotjobs.co.uk. Changing how you get your dream job with Q Radio.
Q Radio. We're on Twitter at GoQRadio. Facebook.com/GoQRadio official. Q Radio.
I love all the music.
Q Radio.
Ruby is old. She's 11 and a half, so she's not really. Like these.
You can't explain. Tell me
Shot that.
Seconds of summer on Q Radio. That is Wildflower with Conor Brennan. 10 minutes to 5. I've got the tunes until 6, and then Gareth Woods will be taking over for part 2 of your weekend party. Dance classics on the way for Saturday night. Now on Q, fresh from Burning Down and Gin. It's Brittany.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? Got you. Warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape that I can't breathe. I need a hand. Baby, give me in. but you'll never know. You'll never see. Guess you down, but that's okay. You've been pushed back, you feel the pain, and when you fall, just lean on me, 'cause you never know, never see, never smell, never felt the rain, never felt the rain. It's a cold, dark night, and no one's trying to find it. You're just ghosting by, 'cause nothing seems to mind you. No, but you'll never, no, you'll never see the rain. No, but you'll never know, you'll never see. Guess you down, but that's okay. You've been pushed back, you feel the pain, and when you fall, just lean on me, 'cause you never know, never see, never smell, never felt the rain, never felt the rain, and it gets you down, but that's okay. You've been pushed back, you feel the pain, and when you fall, just lean on me, 'cause you never know, never see, never
Levi,
felt, never
come out.
felt the rain, never felt the rain. This is
Saturday afternoon show on Curio with Connor. Latest entertainment news after 5. Music from Gavin James and Kenny Kravitz coming next.
Q Weekend Afternoons with Mulcairn Spa Jonesborough. Now more than ever, we're there for you at Mulcairn Spa. Thank you for your loyalty and understanding during these exceptional times.
Coronavirus is spreading here, and it's killing people. You can't see it, but it can be anywhere. Shopping trolleys, keypads, door handles, fuel pumps, cash, anywhere. So you must stay at home. Wash your hands, and if you can't avoid going out, stay 2 meters away from others. You will save lives. We all must do it to get through it.
Get more advice at nidirect.gov.uk/coronavirus.
Save on your next fill of oil with Lisbon Fuels. Live in Portadown, Armagh, Banbridge, Newry or Newcastle? We bring great value, top quality fuels and service to match. Quantity is guaranteed using electronic meters, showing start and finish time with date and quantity delivered. For competitions, job vacancies and more, follow us on Facebook. Order online at lisbonfuels.co.uk or call 3886 8140 and save on your next fill of oil. Lisbon Fuels, your #1 choice.
In these difficult times, many businesses are still very much open for business and still need to communicate with their customers. Radio can help. And the latest technology means that even with social distancing, radio ads can still be made and broadcast safely. See radio differently at radiocentre.org.
On your radio and online, this is Q Radio. It's now 5 o'clock, and with your latest news, here's Brett Campbell.
Good evening. More than 28,100 people with COVID-19 have now died in UK hospitals, care homes and the wider community. It's an increase of 621 compared to yesterday. 11 more people have died in Northern Ireland, bringing the death toll here to 376. England's Deputy Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jenny Howard says the number of patients in hospital with the infection has fallen by 13% over the past week.
That never means that people on the front line are not continuing to have to work really hard, but it does demonstrate that the pressure on the NHS is now moving down, and we recognise that in the fact that some NHS services are now planning to ramp back up again.
The government's announced extra help for charities supporting victims of domestic abuse and modern slavery. It's ring-fenced £76 million so that services can provide more temporary accommodation and telephone support services. Community Secretary Robert Jenrick made the pledge at the daily press conference in Downing Street.
You do not have to stay at home. Victims should call 999 if in an emergency or if you're in danger and you're unable to talk. Call 999 and then press 55.
There were socially distanced queues at a West Belfast church earlier as a Catholic priest heard confessions. Father Paddy McCafferty of Corpus Christi in Ballymurphy spent an hour behind the church gates while parishioners stood about 2 metres in front. Comes after First Minister Arlene Foster said religious communities are struggling.
I think it has been a real challenge for the faith community, and what we will do next week is to find out what our medical and scientific advisors are saying about the range of interventions right across the piece, and we look forward to gaining that information.
The Stormont executive is facing growing pressure to reveal an exit strategy to the current lockdown. A couple have been left badly shaken after 2 intruders targeted their home in County Down this morning. It happened on Church Green in Hollywood at around 7 o'clock.
Tried to jump the man up. He managed to escape, and he thankfully was able to chase them from the property, but not before they'd stolen, I believe, what was a safe and some jewellery. It's a terrible ordeal, obviously. My thoughts are with the residents of the property who have gone through that, and I hope the police are able to catch the assailants.
That was local councillor Martin McRandall, who's asking witnesses to go to the police. He's condemned those responsible. Police say that 300 missing letters addressed to retired officers have been found on Royal Mail premises. The pension payslips haven't been seen since they were picked up at the end of March. It sparked fears that former PSNI and RUC members were at risk. The incident remains under investigation. Boris Johnson and his fiancée Carrie Simmons have named their baby Wilfred Laurie Nicholas Johnson. Miss Simmons shared the news on Instagram along with a picture. The 32-year-old says she couldn't be happier and her heart is full. Part of the name is a special tribute to health workers, as Sky's political correspondent Tom Rayner explains.
Nicholas, which is the second of the middle names, is after Dr. Nick Price and Dr. Nick Hart, the two doctors that saved the Prime Minister's life when he was in intensive care at Guy's and St Thomas's Hospital last month.
Q Radio News will have more at 6.
With the Go Q Radio app, download to your phone to listen live, access weather, news, events, what songs playing now, and more.
Thank you, Brad. Stay mainly dry, some late sunny spells through the evening and clear overnight. A touch of frost in places with a low tonight of about 1 degree.
Feels good. Ladies and gentlemen,
And here we go, the final hour of the Saturday afternoon show. Thanks for joining me. It's Conor Brennan. You're with Q Radio, getting back into the music now with Ellie Golding.
Do you remember when we moved out? My mom said I love you, but it's a small house, so we changed up and saved up, gave up our towns. We were dangerous, couldn't tame us, was missing now. Time. Suddenly we got no time. We're so busy doing life that I miss your eyes on mine. If you just focus on me like we were 16 and planning our lives. Can I wear your t-shirt and sleep on you while I dream of all the good times when we were 16? Do you remember the teacher said you're too young, too stupid, don't lose your head? But years gone and we held on with the best intent. Just two kids who kicked it and then said, oh time. Suddenly we got no time. We're so busy doing life that I miss your eyes on mine. If you just focus on me like we were 16 and planning our lives, we lived
cheeks, brush, 'cause our lips can touch.
Ruby, stop.
Our lips can touch. Our lips can touch. Here.
To that one, a little forgotten gem from Hello Goodbye that is here in your arms. What a tune. Q-Radio for Saturday afternoon. Hope you're good, hope you've had a great day and an even better weekend. Lenny Kravitz coming up first. Sam James.
Down to the